Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the export and import stuff. A lot of questions. A lot of my friends ask, how do you export a model, 3D model from Blender? So what I do usually after you bake your animation, and so yeah, let's take a look. Export and then GLTF. I think GLTF is just much faster. I know FBX has got support and stuff, but GLTF is still my favorite format to import. So what I do is that I limit the export to limited to selected objects. So make sure you select the model and the rig, like the form rig, not the control rig. So you don't have all the junk like a control rig from Blender to Godot, because that's just gonna clutter your your model later on after when you import it to Godot. And then I do the action filter, like choose which action should be what is it exported. So in this case, like anim attack, anim, all the animation that has a prefix anim. Usually, that's my way of organizing which one is the baked animation, and that's make sure you import export only that, and then after that, yeah, you just export, and then to whatever format that you wanna export to. But that's basically it. I do that for every character, for the main character, for the um, enemies as well. So, all right, let's talk about import now. So when importing, you just need to copy your exported model and then to your asset to the library here, to the file system. Like in this case, I like to organize it like this, like model and then enemy, environment, main character. Different project require different organization or organizing, in my opinion. So this one work just because it's a simple game. It's gonna be a simple game. That's what I have in mind at least. And so yeah. So when you have that, you click on this one on the model, and then before re-import it, you need to set the action and then set animation extract path. Then you create a new folder. In this case, I create an anim folder inside the main character folder, and then save everything there, and then select current folder. And as you might see, I already saved it. So when it's not saved, usually there is the checklist or like a check that you need to check, and then just check everything and then set path, and then it will do import all the stuff. Now this is the important notes. If you want to add like sound effects or VFX in your animation inside Godot, you need to click on or check the keep custom track. Keep custom tracks here. So one of the YouTube comment, a viewer commented on my video, like, oh, every time I import a new animation, I need to redo or keyframe the audio again and again, or the VFX again and again. It happens because you don't save the animation track, and also you don't click this keep custom tracks. So every animation that or every tracks that you want to have a custom animation, make sure you add this. So for me, it's like the attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, and skill. And then running doesn't have it because I don't really want, or I don't have a plan to add a VFX to the running or any other custom animation in custom track in that sense. So that's what you need to do. And every time you import a new model or you make changes inside Blender and then go uh, import it to Godot, it will keep the custom track, but maybe you still need to align it, but it is less annoying to do so. So that's what you need to be wary of, or you need to pay attention to. Make sure that you click or check the keep custom track. And so yeah, and also it happens if you have a custom shader like I have here. So main character, so let's say you add the the model inside into this, right? And then you click and make it editable children. Now, when you add the model here, like the berserker here, you need to save the material as well. So you need to save the material. In this case, I just have this and then save as the main character material with the, what is it, the ending TRES or TRES here. Yeah, the extension TRES. Yeah. And that will save your material also. So when you import the model, again, it does not replace it with the default or with the one that comes from Blender, but with this new one instead. So that's one thing that you need to make sure when you are exporting or importing from Blender to Godot. And yeah, as you might see here, it doesn't really have a clutter. If you're not limit your export inside Blender to only selected objects, you might run into risk of exporting everything on the scene, including all the control layers, the lighting if you have lighting setups, and all of the stuff. It's just going to clutter the scene. So yeah, so I think that's cover about the export and import. If you have questions, please just let me know. Leave a comment down below or post it on the Ko-fi page, and I'll answer it gladly. So right, that's for the extra.